Hobby Lobby's clearance markdowns finally reached the needlework aisle. I stopped on Friday and I think they must have just marked things down because there was a lot. So I'm Michelle. This is my romantic tangle. Let's take a quick walk down the needlework aisle so you can see what I saw, and then I will show you what I brought home with me. And I'll put a timestamp in the description box below if you want to jump to a specific point in the video. Many of the larger cross-stitch kits had been marked down. There were these colorful giraffes by Design Works and an image of Jesus and a Thea Governor butterfly. I think I've heard good things about her kits. And there were also some smaller embroidery kits. Lots of embroidery, lots of punch needle, some smaller cross-stitch kits that were intended maybe for beginners. Lots of variety, just not quite the stuff that I am wanting to stitch. And since I have a great stash at home already, I was able to be pretty selective this year. I was a little bit tempted by the houseplants. Here's a ceramic kitten holding a bowl of yarn. I'm not sure if that's meant to be a yarn bowl or a planter. I wish I had bought this scissors twine holder. I talked myself out of it there in the store, but that was a mistake. They had a few items for sale in the little accessories. There's a tape dispenser, a pencil sharpener, a bookmark, and then I think down there next to the bookmark, that was a compact mirror. Either that or there was a tape measure. There were a couple of different options. Some bright and shiny flamingo scissors and some black scissors. Not sure what that thread was. And they also had a lot of the roving for needle felting. I like that these have different colors because I think for making animals, those would probably be great. I didn't buy any though. There were a couple of different options for magnification. I'm not familiar with either of these. And then they had some more different kits. There was macrame. There was a bigger punch needle kit there that had the punch needle included with it. A couple of the Aunt Martha's kits transfers have been marked down. They had a couple different fabric choices. There were a lot of tea towels marked down, and I brought home a lot of those. I'll show you in a minute. They also had some stamped pillowcases, which could be fun, but I think I picked up some different ones in previous years, and if all else fails, I can sew a pillowcase and use my stash of vintage hot iron transfers. I did not need these. There were some other little bitty cross-stitch kits. If you were looking for tiny modern kits, this is the year for you to hit the Hobby Lobby clearance sale. Okay, on to what I brought home. I don't know what I was hoping for, but I was kind of surprised by my haul. I got myself a macrame kit. It's one of those things I have been wanting to try, and for $1.74, this seemed like a good opportunity. I like getting inexpensive kits that'll let me try new techniques. It seems like a fun way to dabble in things. I did get a piece of this 32 count fabric with the painted flowers. I'm not sure what I'm going to put on it, but I'll put something on it. And some 14 count toast. I'm not sure if Artiste is one of those. Oh, well, that's a moment. I was going to say, I'm not sure if Artiste is one of those fabrics that you're supposed to shy away from, but it's Zweigart, so I guess that was unjustified hesitation on my part. I only bought one kit. It is a flower, which is not my usual style, but the reason I bought it is the printed no count cross stitch, and I wanted to give this a try. It's color printed on Aida. It's from an American company, so I'm kind of taking the assumption that that means it's not pirated. I know there's a lot of trouble with these ordered from different online sources, so I'm going to take the gamble that if I bought something from a brick and mortar store that is made by an American manufacturer, that I can guess that it's safe. And then I got into the tea towels. I got a lot of tea towels. 5-person household, no dishwasher. I have to drive to the laundromat. There are never enough dish towels in my life. And these dish towels are shockingly expensive. So these were inexpensive and adorable, and I'm going to embroider on them or do liquid embroidery or something, or if all else fails, I can just use them as is. So these are, they kind of have some stitchery down them, and I'm not sure because of that what I'm going to put on them. I am also not worried about it. This is a solid colored one, but it is a gorgeous honey color, and I have definite plans for some of these. These two are my favorites. They are packs of 3, so you've got like a mattress ticking sort of, and a little black and white check, and a big black and white check. I have a plan for these that involves making them, the fabric, into something that is not a towel, but I really want to use these in my kitchen, so I'm going to let them sit while I make up my mind. I don't need to decide today. And then I got 2 of these 2-packs that are just, they're boring, but I've got Scotty dogs I can stitch on them, and they will be cute if I stitch on them, and if not, they're dish towels. How exciting do our dish towels have to be? These look like old-fashioned mattress ticking, and these were, most of these were like $1.74 a pack on clearance. The one that had 3 towels in all the gorgeous blacks was $2.49. So these were not expensive at all. And this is a 2-pack. They were $1.24, $1.74. Kind of an almost linen-y. I have an idea for this one too. I have a lot of ideas. And they mark down floss. I have used Artiste floss in projects, and I like working with it. This one is a bunch of different shades of blues. I do not know for sure what I'm going to do with it. But what made me super excited was the black and white. $1.49 for 36 skeins, 18 of black and 18 of white. And if you do a lot of stitching, you know that you can never have enough black or enough white. I did the Lovebirds piece last year with 3 strands of this, and I like stitching with it. I have a couple of projects in mind that are either monocolor black or white, so it will get used. And I bought one Martha's hot iron transfer because it's the squirrels, and I love the squirrels, and it was 49 cents, and that didn't require too much stressing about whether I should get it or leave it behind. They also had crochet hooks. I don't know why they don't mark down the knitting and crochet implements in the same sale as the yarn, but they were 64 cents and 82 cents, and I am always going to learn to crochet. Have not got there yet. Somewhere I've got another of the wooden needles. I'm missing a couple things. I also got a tatting shuttle. Must be in my other bag, and that, I know we had one that belonged to my great-grandma, but the fact that it belonged to great-grandma made me a little afraid to try using it, so I think having my own might be the jump start I need to start needle tatting, or to try it. I could be deluding myself, I'm not worried. $1.99 for a very cute pair of scissors. Most of my scissors are not cute. And then I love this little ruler. It's a beehive made of a yarn ball, and it goes up to 6 inches, which is exactly what I need to measure for the cuffs of a pair of socks. And doesn't this just say, use me as a bookmark in your planner while you're knitting a pair of socks? That's what it's saying to me. that is my haul, minus one tatting shuttle and one crochet hook. I think I spent about $40 total between two stores. I only filmed the aisle in one store, so things may vary a bit. There could have been things there that were gone before I got there. Some things I saw in the first store weren't in the second store, and things in the second store weren't in the first store. And Hobby Lobby does not, at least in my experience in my area, mark down all the stores on the same date. So just because mine was on sale Friday doesn't mean that's the timing for your store. Let me know, were you watching for this sale? Did you get anything? Were there some kits you were hoping would go on clearance that didn't? I'm actually okay with that. There were a couple that I would have snapped up if they had been marked down, but maybe next year, maybe I will have time to decide whether I want to stitch them or not. Right now, they just kind of strike my fancy. And it occurred to me the other day, Hobby Lobby marks down their needlework 75% off on the clearance sale. Joann's has a lot of dimensions kits right now, and they occasionally have those 60% off coupons. So if there's something I really want that is at both stores, I might just watch for a good Joann's coupon and buy it when it's available then. Thanks for watching. I'm Michelle. This is my romantic tangle, and I'll be back with you with more videos soon.